February 2022, you had a few releases, not as many, certainly a slower month. You had Moonfall, a sci-fi disaster film co-written, directed, and co-produced by Roland Emmerich, the disaster film director. Then you had Jackass Forever, came out February 4th. That is about these people getting into these wild and outrageous stunts for the purpose of comedy. It's about dangerous stunts and this really specific kind of humor where the humor comes from these guys humiliating themselves. Then you had The Long Night, came out February 4th, horror film directed by Rich Ragsdale. And then you had Blacklight, came out February 11th, another Liam Neeson action film directed by Mark Williams. Then you had Death on the Nile, came out February 11th, mystery thriller directed by Kenneth Branagh, follow-up to his film Murder on the Orient Express, based on the 1937 novel the same name by Agatha Christie. Then you had Marry Me, came out February 11th, musical rom-com directed by Kat Coiro, based on a graphic novel of the same name by Bobby Crosby. Then you had Dog, comedy directed by Channing Tatum and Reed Carolyn in their directorial debuts. And then Uncharted, video game movie that's directed by Ruben Fleischer, based on the video game series of the same name developed by Naughty Dog. And then you had Studio 666, came out February 25th, supernatural horror comedy directed by B.J. McDonnell. And then you had Big Gold Brick, came out February 25th, dark comedy written and directed by Brian Pestos in his directorial debut. And I ended up seeing just one new theatrical release in February, that being Dog. Me and my dad saw it together in theaters. Aside from that, I know about Death on the Nile. Heard about that in videos for sure. I know that Liam Neeson has done a lot of action thrillers. Of course, you have the Taken movies, but he's done a lot of other ones as well. And then I have heard about Jackass Forever. I definitely know about Moonfall, because regardless of how you feel about it, it was certainly an interesting movie because of the ambitious nature of it, the ideas in it about like the moon trying to destroy Earth, everything that goes along with that. It's pretty interesting to talk about, regardless of how good or bad you think the movie is. I haven't really heard much about Long Night or Marry Me. I've heard about Uncharted for sure. Haven't really heard anything about Studio 666 or Big Gold Brick. And that's it right there.